Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about ringtones, specifically on the iPhone and other devices which support MP3 ringtones. We all know from my previous videos that the iPhone supports AAC or .M4R ringtones, and this video that I'm going to demonstrate and actually show you is going to utilize a website called Soundsnap.com, which I discussed on my podcast a couple weeks ago. And there's a bunch of musical loops and sound effects that you can use to create ringtones. So essentially, all a ringtone is a musical loop or a sound effect loop. And I made a bunch of videos. In fact, my most popular video is how to make a free iPhone ringtone by renaming the extension. And I'm going to do that trick here with the newest iTunes and the newest everything, and it still works. The process is so easy because I made a video on how to chop up the songs, how to chop up the ringtones. And this website, soundsnap.com, saves you the process, or saves you the trouble of chopping up your ringtones or sound effects, and they're all absolutely free. You can download these sound effects and musical loops from soundsnap.com, and I'm going to show you the same similar trick that I did with the video game ringtones, where I'm going to capture the audio from my web browser, or actually I don't even need to do that because the files you can download as MP3. Wow, it's even easier than I thought. You can download these files as MP3, pop them into iTunes, rename the extension, and boom, you got a ringtone. So it's probably a three-step process I'm going to demonstrate right now, and it's fairly simple. But the beauty of it is not the simplicity of the solution, but all the different sound effects and all the different musical loops that are available at soundsnap.com. So check it out. Hello, this is Bwana again. I'm back, and we're here at Soundsnap, Soundsnap.com, and this is the site I was telling you about. It has got a bunch of different musical loops, sound effects, and all kinds of things. I'm not going to demonstrate everything because I want to focus on the ringtone portion of it. But you can see there's comic and film effects, there's house sounds, human sounds, machines, interiors, transports, unreal ambiances, sound art, science fiction, all this cool stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into musical loops. There's music samples, but I'm going to go to music loops because this is where the gems are. And this is where these little ringtones, which are essentially musical loops, are. So I'm going to find one real quick, and I don't know what's it going to be. Let's go to the most popular of everybody. 130 bass, Toddy Touch. This is a bass. Yeah, sounds good, right? So let's see. It's multi-beat. This is gonna be cool. Wow, that's busy. Crunk-a-lot drum loop. All right, let's check that out. That's not bad at all. You can see these sounds can just be used for other things than ringtones. I was talking about my podcast the other day, how we can use these for like musical segments and little segues into various portions. Alright, let's go with that one. That's a nice little loop. So you see the little MP3 link here? I'm going to go ahead and click that, and it's going to allow you to download the MP3. And I'm just going to open it right in iTunes. And it should pop up down here in iTunes, and there it is. And this is going to be so stupid easy that it's going to be ridiculous. Oh, I got it on repeat. Let me take that off. So, oops. And I'm going to simply right click and do create AAC version. Now, in order to get this, you got to make sure, let's go to our settings, iTunes preferences, and we're going to go over to advanced, and we're going to go to our, let's see, they've changed the look of this. Let's see, playback. Is it on the general? They've moved it. Darn you, you've moved it. Stream buffer size, Apple TV. Where'd they move it? There's a section where you can determine what bitrate you want to import your songs in. I thought it was under advanced. Stream buffer size, keep mini player. It looks like they've gotten rid of it. Huh, there used to be a setting in, oh, here we go. Import settings. So I'm going to click on that. And this is, let's just review, because I was clicking around. Click on the General tab where it says, when you insert a CD, ask to import CD. Click on the Import Settings button, and here make sure this is using the AAC encoder, because you can use MP3 encoder, WAV, AIF, lossless. Just make sure that's selected, and 128 kbps is fine. So that's how, if you don't see that convert to AAC when you right click on a song, you need to set that. So here's that song 130 Piano 3. I'm just going to rename it and call it Piano Ringtone for Bwana.tv, just so we can make some sense out of this. And now it's freaking gone. Let's find it. Piano. No, piano. 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 Alright, let's sort by name then, since you want to be all miffed up. Alright, piano ringtone. I'm talking like Bugs Bunny. You play a piano? Piano ringtone for Bwana.tv. I'm going to right click on this and do create AAC version. It's going to be almost instantaneous. See? And it created another entry right below it. Alright, the next step is I'm going to drag and drop this to my desktop. Now my iPhone, free iPhone ringtone video, I did a lot more than that, but I've streamlined the process. Just drag and drop it to your desktop. Alright, okay, and I'm going to hit Command-I or right click on this file and do Get Info. And it's going to pop open this window up here. Let me bring this to the middle. And I'm going to rename the extension here. I know people say, oh, you just changed it in the name. Yeah, and you're probably saying it doesn't work either. So do it this way. Guarantee it'll work. So you got M4R there. And I changed the extension, and then when it asked me, I confirmed it. Kind of did that fast. And now I got this M4R file. Now here's a little thing that I do to just guarantee it works. I go back in iTunes, and I hit Command Delete. Or the Option Delete. Command Delete. Yeah, Command Delete. And this will remove these files, because I don't need them anymore. So I'm going to move them to the trash, just to remove confusion. And I'm going to empty trash. Just get rid of that stuff. So now I only have one copy of this file on my machine. I'm telling you, if you do it this way, it will work every time. And I'm going to go ahead and double click. I'm not going to do the playlist that I did before. I'm just going to double click on this, and it automatically pops into my ringtone section in iTunes. And you see that? Now it's in my ringtone sections, and I'm just gonna, this is something I do, I just change the genre to ringtone. I hit Command-I to bring that up. I like to organize my ringtones by genre for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, it's in here now. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to synchronize my iPhone, and then we're going to see if the ringtone plays. Hello, this is Bwana again, and I got the iPhone here, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. And hopefully this sync won't take too long. I just recently backed up. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into iTunes, and then I'm going to sync this bad boy once it comes up. And it's up now. And recall that ringtone was in the ringtone section, so it was ready to go, played and everything. So now I'm syncing. And I'm syncing, and right now, okay, it's backing up. Hopefully this won't take as long. It's halfway. Okay, it's not going to take that long. It's going pretty fast, and it's should only have to copy one file because I synced this morning, and it copied it. Now it's syncing photos I don't have anymore, blah blah blah, and it's done. Alright, so let's go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this guy, and then I'm going to go into here, into my settings, and then I'm going to go to sounds. When it pops up, sounds, there should be a new song. I'm going to go to ringtone, Should be a new song called Piano Ringtone for Bwana.tv. And look at that. There it is. So let's see how it sounds. That was quick, wasn't it? So I got that ringtone in here. I also did another one earlier, which was a bossa nova loop. And I told my wife I'm going to change her ringtone to this. Check it out. Isn't that pretty? It's so pleasant. I love it. Anyway, those two were obtained from Soundsnap.com, and I did that exact same process which I showed you guys on my handy dandy iPhone. But you can do this on any device that supports MP3 ringtones or AAC ringtones. Follow the same process. You don't even have to chop anything up. It's so simple. You don't have to do all the work you had to do before. All the work is done. The hardest part is just finding something you like. And I don't think many people are going to complain about that. Alright, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and that's how you can take sound loops from Soundsnap.com and convert them to ringtones to use on your iPhone and other mobile devices. Take care.